in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know him?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Leska, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. And there's a ploughing fence board when you need it.
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-ass swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you plowing gentle foot.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a poor. And with a legal watch out. Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A Witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Don't. You must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. So good to shake. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. Am I to dance now with one foot bared? 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this, then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are blue.
Damn mucky, that pond. Sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil. Faster, faster till we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt.
At last. Come, Shani.
Je groot is. En ik weet niet of ik hem wel doen, man. Ik heb ook Amerikaanse glitches zitten. Goeie glitches. Goeie. En...
You're rather good at this.
Ja, geen idee. Ja. Ja, dan denk ik wel als je een ritje rijdt. Als je een ritje rijdt.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Ja. Vooral iets meer een beetje, een beetje op
I strive to be, yet should you rise, I can't strut as proud as any peacock.
Ja, ik ben een game is ook een beetje.
Combination.
Ja, dat zou ik ook aan doen.
Well, not to brag, but...
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Ik wil niet meer overnieuw beginnen met een beetje.
And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all. None to match your charms. It seems the music in the evening draw to a close. No how a true dancer thinks his lovely.
Ja, niet fout genoeg.
What should I do?
Ik heb geen probleem meer, dus het was.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart.
Het ding is wel, klinkt voor mij, die klinkt van de weer
We
echt
must
zien.
agree.
Hij zei, toen was hij gepatcht, hij heeft gewoon één potje stuk, maar niet uit waar, en spreekt ze.
Understood?
Anders. Ja.
Don't upset my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't want to.
I've had a long fast, so to speak. I'll never leave alone. Shani, may I...
Ja, precies, voordat we ook eigenlijk twee markten op een patch komen, is 6 keer voor 5 markten die op die volgende.
Could I talk to
Al
Daryl?
die is,
What for?
dat is een goed leven in de blog zit daar.
Please.
En in die speel, dan kun je 6 keer. Maar ja, dan weet ik,
How
het
I've
kan goed
reeled
zijn
her
dat
in.
dan weer de 6 keer, ja, niet nodig.
This up.
Daryl, I'm curious what it's like when the ghosts inside you.
Nee,
Do you feel
even
it?
kijken. Ik heb
Have
hier
any
die kaartjes
control?
goed
I
liggen.
feel everything. Don't have any control
Ik
of
zie
what
hier
I
ook een
do,
paar
so
namen
you
staan.
know, when you ask.
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with her.
Ja, ik ben opgeschreven. Get Union, main mission, complete. Train most wanted, one for life and death. Most for metal, get the plot. Main quest, movie, Oblivions, Winst nog steeds. Gent was een goed moment, ja. Apart gezet. Lijkt boven de aantal namen staan.
Probably I'd have done what he
7
did.
namen.
Still,
Ja,
I
dan
do.
met.
Then why don't you? Well, personally,
Thing is,
Don't
no
shoot
don't
me.
act like Vladimir von
En
Erich.
John.
because they are
Dan was bij
Germans.
die prima.
Don't be too
Die,
hard.
die instuurt hebben.
See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass,
Volgens mij
you
was mijn
can't wear
missie en de
hats.
rest uit.
I'd like to see the man who announced our song.
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gunter Din, Master Mirror. What he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it
Dus
on
dat
the
niet heel veel podcasts gehaald, veel
Never does anything simply. Certainly not on a whim.
shit gekocht.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5
Dat
minutes
is dus weer
listening
een
to
speltje waar ik dan moet beginnen.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Hier kijken we bij mij. Als je bij mij tof in gaat kijken, staat hier een keer opnieuw staat op
Midnight is young.
in onderwater. Ja, ja, twee
Don't let me stop you.
lieds, ja, niet echt. Maar op dat moment was het best benieuwd. Ik steek krijg. En dan wil ik ook verder die spelen. Zeker is.
May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
Bij Fano zijn dat een 50 kilo moet was. Er zijn weinig mensen. Dat moeilijk is. Weinig mensen die dat
Gingerbread is now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ with her. You omit the most important ingredient of ginger.
Hey, man.
Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. You touch it, that you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dill. My, what a lovely dress. The colour suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. You seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see?
Of course.
Because I'm in...
Just who would I be if the true nature of...
Het zijn de foutjes.
Meaning...
Ja, ik heb al PlayStation gespeeld zo. Nou, een stukje staan we dat spelen, denk ik.
Dress. Insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but...
Ja, dat is al wel.
Nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Lijkt me op, dat is toch zo de moed voor alles.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first.
Dat is een knopje heb je klaar dat je denkt van eigenlijk alles lekker is. Dan op de micro op instellingen.
Whereas you may do
it.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani is...
Nee, hij niet, man. Hij doet altijd bovenin heel goed.
Even after
En
death.
goed uitleggen, wat hij heel goed doet is die IT-werk. Zeg maar, als jij veldje onderklikt en niet doet, en je heel die lijst ziet waar je
That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him
duidelijk
as
plekken
he
laten
seems so
zien.
dear to you?
He made a hero of me in death.
Sommigen wilden ook
My last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me.
Ik zag die bij
Cornered
mensen
me
op
like
de
a
stam
rat.
staan.
But Olgierd told everyone I flew down 5, took them all at once.
Hier, slot af, paard online, los van.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot...
Perhaps
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid...
Oh ja, stond op de internet, hè.
Shani.
Ik ken wist blijkbaar over de park van de PlayStation.
It's all right. That was... forget him.
Het het meest wat straks aanklikte was hier al wel geld.
Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe. Now run along. Time well spent.
Gotta find me some work.
He arrived.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry.
Oh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. But we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has got us last Yule's punch.
In de week video 2 goed
Groom's
volgen.
hand chased him off.
150
That
video's.
blasted demon. Ugh,
De
Sean
meeste
named it
dood
right.
kanker, maar
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
ja, dat... Ja.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Ja, het is ook nog zo.
Mighty generous
Alles was zeg maar als
No
je
one
het
knows
niet op
where to
eind
look.
speelt en kan niks meer
Matters not.
teruglopen
Witches,
en nog nieuw
that
worden.
is, we have our
Dan
ways.
tenzij
The
missions
flame
slecht worden.
copper, what did he look like?
Zo
He
die...
wore a jester's cap. Typical sort.
Nou, is
Ought
het...
to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you. And hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir needed to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax.
Oh, ja,
We'll
komt
be back in no
misschien
time.
precision dan.
I believe in you.
Die komt de training in campagne.
Tally-ho,
Records.
adventure
Realistisch.
awaits.
Die is echt niet. Voor goud meer. Goud Timothy. Voor medals. Voor een medal. Moet je 35.000 punten halen. Hij gaat 33.000 punten op Als je kan halen op iedereen, dan moet je heel punten maken. Maar op realistisch ziet men alleen maar bij titels bij staan. Dat is een drumkaart. Nu bij medals. Voor mij hoeft niet.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined.
Alhoewel, volgens mij is één medal al
Wonderful, my juicy
andersom.
pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't
En
be long
die
now. A broken
challenges
branch,
is wel...
as if one too
Ja.
heavy sought to scamper
Nou,
up
al
this
dat is
tree.
wat realistisch.
Seems our
Ja,
fire
zo.
eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. There is joy in this spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from demon. 2 conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward. Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You,
Get down.
Oh, no. No bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Ja, hij is bij 170 gesloten.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Even kast hier. Zit kijken terwijl de Beckles komt hier langs. Hij is bij 170. Solo.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest Cap. Always brought me...
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire.
Was a monster!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become...
I suppose...
Guessed it.
You can forget about perform...
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stay...
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a...
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now, here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you listen. You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Gads! Bear!
Bear. That. As much as you can cost a tentacle. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a
Indeed you are not, Master... believe I failed to ask.
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive. My first Witcher contract. Done.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night. Many large sides.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Terwijl die livestreams kijken, zit er even eentje, volgens mij weet niet dat ze camera staat. Dus ik was hier in de bank met Chicky. Volgens mij is het spel van de camera staan zo'n ding in de beeldbreed. Hij de mensen zitten allemaal, what the fuck is cool, man? Dit dat.
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears.
I know of other ways to look at...
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
To the Witcher and he...
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. No.
No? What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball. Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward. Next diversion.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bear with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Brides will look eternal, bride will let's beware, or she'll make you a couple in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? Storm on his brow. Must be said
Garland, garland, garland.
cow. You get the cow, got the calf, the hay. So drink and be
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. That was dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't! I'm not finished here.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more, or two more, or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Good idea? Rowan berry brandy. Shawnee loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Good idea. A Rowan. Shawnee mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Fine, I'll pick.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shawnee.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral.
Sad? Not really. It's just... The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
In that case, let's drink to our friendship.
To friendship.
I'm afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met. And those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me, too.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Dear
it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. Don't tell the old buttocks. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Follow to my listen.
My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir.
Right.
Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not. Find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing.
That was Vladimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you. And the situation, say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. What do you do?
Huh. If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt?
Not going back, but not about to waste any time either. And I aim to be direct.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Você pode fazer isso não.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon. Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Niks meer mee. Oh, ik was niet eens zo hoog, man. Dat is echt. Nee, dat is. Ja.
father.
Mijn kaart aan het zoeken, ik heb niet gevonden. Hoe kunnen ze nou de kaart en alles zetten? Ja, waar is die vind ik? Oh.
It's raining again.
Let's go.
Yeah. Waar eens kijken nemen dan. Kom. Ja, niet dat doen.